Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good night to all my fellas over there. Um, this is Nick from Crypto Bros, Nick the Oracle. How you guys doing today? So one more video class. Okay, this is our third class, if I'm not mistaken, and it's gonna be strictly related to. Give me one sec. Yeah, to Bitcoin and altcoins versus dollar as an asset. Okay, first of all, this video is not gonna be as long, um, but you're gonna have an idea what I'm talking about. Okay, and mainly today I'm not gonna be showing Google pages because it's not really necessary. But I'm gonna show you the charts instead. I know you won't be able to understand a lot of it. Most of you won't. Some of you guys will. But the main deal with this uh, is try to show you guys why Bitcoin and altcoins are so valuable over time, mostly Bitcoin, and why you should hold it instead of holding in dollar value. Okay, some people love holding USDT, which is dollar tether, but it's pretty much of having shit tons of money. Uh, pardon my French, but a lot of money in your be below your bed, and so what? It's just a value that if you check. Let me try to look for something. Dollar. Uh, Okay, here we go. Since it was launched 1913, when the gold standard was replaced by the paper money, which was the dollar, right? Uh, it Dollars have lost 90% of their purchasing power since 1950 as politicians printed more of them. That's basically what makes dollar an horrible asset because asset, just as the word asset, is simply just useful and valuable thing or person, right? So it's a usable or valuable thing over time. So something that you can hold value and it can be very useful over time. So dollar, as you guys can see, you can make transactions, right? But as the more they print, the less valuable it is, and that's why Bitcoin came with its revolutionary kind of thinking that is mined every 10 minutes or so, but the rewards every 4 years, it's called a halving event, gets cut in by half. So every 4 years, the amounts of coins created will be less and less and less and less and less. And until the year 2140 would be the year that the last Bitcoin will be mined, which will be a total of 21 million Bitcoins. And that's all it will have. So until then, the more scarce it gets, just like the gold idea, the more scarce it gets, the more valuable it is. That's why they replaced the gold standard for a paper money because paper money they have control over it. Easier to manipulate prices, manipulate recessions, manipulate power, people in power, manipulate companies, manipulate everything. You can control a society with money because everything nowadays with our capitalism is moved by money. So with time, the inflation and the devaluation of dollar has been just straight down. And now I'm gonna show you guys. Oh, but you only talking. You don't know Bitcoin. It could be back to zero. Okay, let me go to monthly charts. Let me actually maybe get a cleaner chart. Actually, no, I don't have a cleaner chart. Okay, let it be this one. Doesn't matter. Can I hide at least remove? No, I don't want to remove it because it's a lot of work I put in this chart. It's okay. So, as you guys can see, Bitcoin was launched in 2009. Coinbase started on 2015, right? But it was traded before in several different small exchanges. But even in 2015, you can see dollar value here went back to the lowest, I would say would be here. As you guys can see here on the top, it says L in there. The L means lowest, lowest of 110 bucks. Okay, 110 bucks per Bitcoin. That's the lowest Coinbase had. But the lowest it has been was, of course, at the beginning where it was worth less than 1 cent per coin. And due to this scarce method that were applied and the blockchain system behind it, it's a very useful and powerful asset, very valuable, because with time, the scarcity, you just, right? This is the golden trend line, is what I like to call it. Why? It's the golden trend line that marks the history of Bitcoin since the beginning, and it goes, it goes, it goes, and as you can see, it's a pretty much a 45-degree steep line that never got broken, and I bet it never will, because it's so strong that it never will. Like this time, people were saying, "Oh no, it's gonna drop back to what 1,000, 2,000." As soon as it touched this line, as like it touched here, same thing, just jumped right over. And we're not talking about. We are talking about from here to the point we are now. We are talking about 184% jump. But if you want to consider since the beginning, which was probably what $1 a coin or something. Let's put from Coinbase standards. Okay, we're getting 6,000%. So imagine this over time. Whenever this, if you get in now, and if price keeps moving on the steady pace, right? Like if you get in now the price is here, and it gets to, I don't know, no, it's 100, 200, 300%. It just keeps going. And a lot of powerful people predict easily 100K, 300K per Bitcoin, even $1 million per Bitcoin. But as you guys can see, right now we're still on the 11,000. This is cheap, man. This is look how small we look. Look how much future we have in front of us. Look how much scarcity we have in front of us. Look how much we still need to do to keep this thing moving, right? And so I talked about Bitcoin and altcoins versus dollar as an asset. Now you guys know. Dollar as an asset doesn't work. Dollar is useful for mini transactions, yes. But if you want to keep your wealth, if you want to save your money, if you want to invest for your kids, if you want to just put it all in mostly cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, it will not fail you. Apart from that, we can go to this very powerful website where you can see the ranks, right? Of course, first one is Bitcoin by market cap. Ethereum. If you check Ethereum monthly basis, no, this chart is very small. Let me see another one. Okay, this one. Same thing. It was worth what? Dollars. Matter of what? This was in what? 2016. Was worth $10, $9, $6. Okay, and now we're 300 bucks. Make the counts. Make them. Okay, let me clean this chart actually. Let me see. Look at this, man. Come on. I'm gonna even draw a golden trend line so you guys. This is probably the pace of Ethereum. Ethereum is a little bit more, but with time, you never know. Okay, just change this to gold because it's a golden trend line. All right, yellow, whatever. Anyways, see how it just keeps going. I know it went all the way up here. People will talk, oh, look how much it went up and look how much it went down. But you have to think about it that it never went to the same point it was before. If you think about dollar value, I'm gonna try to draw here on the side. Dollar value started here, where you could buy stuff for 50 cents, 20 cents, even less. And then you never went back to the initial point. So that's a completely ruined currency, right? Uh, XRP. Let's see XRP. XRP is not really a no. XRP just see. This is an example of a bad coin. See how actually the start of it. Actually, this is not the start of it. Let me see if I have. Maybe Bitstamp. Yeah, I think Bitstamp. You never kind of went back to this point, but it's not really a good coin because you don't see that steep grinding to the upwards, that steep trend line upwards. You don't see that. So whenever you go here, if you want to save money, that's our first tip. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor or anything, but that's what I do. Pretty much to save money, to create money out of thin air, pretty much, because you invest very little and the returns can be massive, right? And as in the moment that you know how to apply these techniques, and it will come on the next levels. Now, right now, we're pretty basic on it. You see that it's very profitable, and you actually can live from it, from your own home. Just buy a computer, big screen, put the charts on, relax, take a cup of coffee, and start trading. The difference between cryptocurrencies and regular stocks is that it never stops. So it's chance of you working anytime you want. It's not like you're obliged to work, like you're obligated to work a certain time or hour. No, you can work anytime. You come from your regular work, you come here, take a look. Oh, look at this. Look at the chance I have to get in. Look at the chance I have to get out. That's how beautiful it is, right? So let's go back here to Bitcoin. In general, you guys have to learn one thing. You guys have to learn how to watch charts, create your watch list depending on this list. Also, you can read the coins, see what they're about, and start accumulating the ones that you think that it's gonna save you over time. It's gonna make your money actually grow over time, right? And what I have to say is Bitcoin is the main one. Okay, it's the main project, and nobody can take it down because there's no one actually behind it controlling it. It's a lot of people controlling it. There's not a single person in there that can say, oh, let me turn this down. No. Apart from all the other projects, Bitcoin is the only one, the only main one that doesn't have a face behind it. All the other ones, you can find the owners, people who did it, people who didn't, the marketing team, the development team, everyone. So if the government in that area tells them, well, you have to close it, you have to this, you have to that, they will have to close it by regulations, right? Or they will have to move to another country where it's regulated. But anyways, this is a very powerful tool. By market capitalization, if you want to include tokens, you include tokens in. Those are just the top 100 tokens. Link is a very good one. Crypto.com coin. You know, there's plenty of coins you can invest in, our tokens, right? And the beauty of this is that some of them aren't worth anything. They're not worth anything. Over time, they have no value. And that's what you have to learn. And I can help you with that in the next classes. That some of them, with the right technical and fundamental analysis, you find a pattern that makes it. Let me turn this off. I'm just wasting this. That makes it more valuable over time, right? It's just patterns that you can see and check that so you can do a checklist on the coins that are really worth having and not. And most of the coins, some of the coins, they are made to help the main cryptocurrencies to work better. And those are coins that will also go good because they go together with the best ones. So that's also something you have to think about. And if you guys check this website, you can also come in here and you click in a random project, it will tell you the rank, the stuff, and you can also hear what about it, how it works and everything. So with time, and most likely with me, you guys will learn how you can do the fundamentals and technical analysis. And once you do that, it's just a matter of time until you get from 2K, you get 10K, right? From 2,000 you saved, you turn it to 10, you turn it to 20, that 20 turns to 50, 50 to 100, 100 to 500, 500 to 1 million, 1 million to 10 million. It's just a matter of time. I started 4 years ago? And what if multiplied this by 10 or 20 since I started, right? I started very small, and today I'm actually able to see results from my own actions, right? So, all right, guys, let's cut this off. This class is, let me see how many minutes, 70 minutes now. It's not as big. It's a very good class. I try to show you guys everything I know about this, right? And next class and last class in the beginner level will be ways to make money with cryptocurrency. Okay, so I'll show you guys every single way you can invest in cryptocurrency, and the ways I prefer and the ways I chose to do it, right? So you can make it up yourself, like the way you want to proceed in this, if you want to proceed in this. But as you guys seen, most valuable thing you can ever see, um, just over time is so powerful, and it has so much influence. And we'll see in a couple of years how this whole cryptocurrency space just embraces itself in our society, which is starting to now. If you go to malls here where I live, you start seeing those mini ATMs where you can buy Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. So it's getting there, little by little. It's getting there. There's debit card systems and stuff which helps you now. You load that with cryptocurrencies, and whatever you swipe somewhere, Visa, MasterCard, whatever it is, you're using actually your own coins. So it's getting that adoption little by little. And if you think about it, you can replace dollar with time. You can replace it 100%. You'll be using satoshis, right? The satoshis, how can I say? Like the Bitcoin value. Like one satoshi is a tenth, I think, of a Bitcoin. Let's see how much is a satoshi? That's the question. Yep, a cent's part of Bitcoin. Yeah, like this is one satoshi. It's an eighth. Yeah, eighth decimal. I thought it was a tenth. Yeah, because it can be divided by 8 times. So that's the beauty of it. Imagine if in the future we can use this, and this is $1, right? I mean, $1. The dollar will be replaced by, if this ever comes to power, it will destroy our financial system, which is not a bad idea. You will actually have a lot of hope for future because everyone will be actually making wealth and working hard to get satoshis, right? And if you think about it, if you have one Bitcoin and this is worth $1, just imagine, right? Now I think $1 is this is like 100. This is with the hundreds. This would be the tens. The one is pretty much like here, like this house here will be about the $1, right? Imagine if it keeps growing so much that this will be worth $1. Then it would be pretty. Be we'll be done probably. So be that 1%. Okay, try to accumulate, but learn first. Don't do the same mistakes I did. Learn first how to actually do it the proper way. That's why I'm doing all those classes for you guys. So next class, ways to make money with cryptocurrency. All right, and then we'll jump to the intermediate level. I hope you guys like this class, and I'll see you guys as soon as possible. Probably even tomorrow I'll be recording another video. All right, peace. I love you all of you. You guys have a good and blessed day. All right.